Hi, this is a video on enzymes, probiotics, supplements, where Jake is now on the diet, and how I introduce new foods to him. Enzymes are what's in the body to break down foods. And I talk about this in a GFCF video and the SCD video, and you should watch those videos before you watch this one. So, the food goes in and enzymes break them down. Now, when the body doesn't have enough of a certain enzyme or is missing an enzyme completely, you can take supplements to help break down that food, enzymes. Now, the enzymes that you take, you can swallow the capsule or you can break it apart and sprinkle it on the food and eat it right away. And it works and it's very effective. Now, I decided to try these about a month after the SCD diet. And I had read that kids can go through yeast die-off again. But I didn't expect Jake to because he had already gone through yeast die-off the month before. But sure enough, he did. He went through yeast die-off again. Now, I started the whole family on these at the same time. We all were taking the enzymes. And 2 days later, Jake's laying on the floor with a fever and the metallic smell and lethargic. None of us were affected. None of us felt anything, which was, a good indicator that Jake did have a real issue. So, he came out of the yeast die-off. He came out much more aware. So the enzymes became a part of our daily routine. And it's just like a pill. It's not a big deal. But it was very effective, when it was a very needed item in Jake's, diet. Now, probiotics are what's in the stomach, the good bacteria. There's good and bad bacteria in the stomach. When you take antibiotics, it kills it all. And that's where yeast can grow. But when it kills it all, you want to put the probiotics back in. Now, yogurt has a lot of probiotics, and that's why doctors recommend for women, if you're going to go on antibiotics, eat yogurt for the probiotics, and so there's no yeast issues. Well, you can just take probiotics. And for Jake, it's, when anyone in this family goes on antibiotics because we get the flu or something or an infection, we go ahead and just give them the antibiotics, but we also give them the probiotics. So that's also a very good thing to help heal our kids' stomachs and just help, ward off the yeast by having the good bacteria always in there. Now, as far as supplements are just common sense in some ways. You want, your good multivitamin, your antioxidants, your minerals. You want all your kids' levels to be there. You also want calcium. You can buy supplements, and I'm going to show you the websites where you go. Kirkman Labs and Houston Labs for like enzymes and supplements. You can buy supplements in liquid form, in powder form, in capsule form. A lot of vitamins come in liquid form. They're very easy to take. Zinc even. So, one thing about it, a nutritionist really helped us out here because we went to a doctor and we did the test, and he was a nutritionist, and he looked at all the levels and he told us where we needed to supplement and where we didn't really need to. And you feel really good that you actually got some proof in front of you of that your kid is low in certain things and it's okay to start dosing them higher. And later we went back and looked at the levels and they had gone up, and it's a very good thing. So if you can afford one, go for it. But now if you can't, that's okay. Just do some real research on vitamins. If you've never been a big vitamin person or supplement person and you just do like a one-a-day type thing, get involved in this and read up on this and look into this. So you can, a lot of our kids have starving brains. That's the book, Children with Starving Brains. Their bodies are not getting the nutrients they need, and you do have to supplement more than you would an average kid. So I would really recommend reading up on this stuff. And there's also like stuff, you're going to read up on with autism, like DMG and TMG and lots of other stuff like that. I've never had any good luck with any supplements. Jake never showed improvement from supplements, like not the improvement that some parents see. But some parents really do see improvements from just supplements alone, like real improvements. So it's something you really want to explore. Also EFAs, essential fatty acids. You want to make sure, that's just good nutrition. You want to make sure that your kids are getting their good nutrition. Children with Starving Brains is a very good book. Now, Jake now has been on a diet for 3 years, and for 2 years he's been completely clear-headed. If there's a conversation going on in the room, even if Jake isn't paying attention to the conversation, he hears everything and he'll respond. He'll just come out and say like, oh yeah, I saw that. And then he'll just go back to what he was doing. He hears everything. He's a 100% neurotypical normal kid at this point with that issue. He can be watching TV and not looking at me, and I'll go, Jake. And he doesn't look, I go, Jake. And he'll be like, what? Like he heard me. Like, what do you want? So we can tell if there's regression. About a year and a half ago, we tried to give him half a piece of pizza. We saw regression. Could have been from the gluten or casein, the cheese or the dough. We don't know. But now, we allowed him, the SCD diet doesn't allow fruits at first, but then you introduce them quickly. So he has a piece of fruit a day in addition to his diet. So he's getting his fruits and he can drink his orange juice. And these, you know, you don't want to give him too much of that stuff, but he handles it fine. In addition to that, we can give him a piece of birthday cake. About once a month he gets a birthday in school and he gets a cupcake or a piece of a cake. We just give an enzyme before and after. Never any problems. A piece of ice cream cake even. And about 5 times a year in the summertime he gets an ice cream cone and just enzymes before and after. So he's only 7 years old and he's going to be able to, you know, engage in the same activities the other kids do. Not to their level, sure, not to the amount of food infractions, but we've also introduced rice cakes, which are an infraction, and we put a little bit of jelly on them, again, an infraction. He handles it all well. So it's not necessarily something your kid has to be on for life. It's not necessarily. And we just keep on planning on introducing new foods as time goes on and expand his diet. But at first, we had to really restrict his diet. He was only allowed a certain amount of foods when he went on the SCD diet. So I had to get him to start eating foods he hadn't eaten before. Okay, I just want to show one of the enzymes we use. This is from Kirkman Labs. This is the enzyme we use, Enzyme Complete with the Isogest. It's the newer one. And just want to give you an idea of what they look like. I don't know how well this will come out on the cedar background, but you know, what can I say? I think cedar is extremely pretty, so we're going to go ahead. That's the capsule. And I'm going to break it down now. And there you have it. Oh boy, this brings back the old days. That's about it. We put that in peanut butter. We mix that up in peanut butter, and we just give him a couple bites, and we let it take his time to eat it. And that's all it is to it. It's just a powder. That's all it is, officer. Now, this is his probiotics, and they're just little pills. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. I don't think so. Oh yeah. And again, they're like the powder form also. And we go ahead and we just put it right in his food. The calcium, this is a powder calcium. It's just like a powder like this stuff. It's all except you scoop it out. So the calcium also comes in liquid, comes in pill form. It comes in various forms. It's not a big deal. These are just like a multivitamin. Just put a little bit of powder in their food. They're good to go. But this is an amazingly strong product. It does amazing wonders, and this is a very healthy product. And you can see, it's just not a big deal. All right, take it easy, everybody. Have a good one. Don't you hit me?
What?
You missed me.
Oh, I did it. Stop, winner. Don't push me.
She did.
I will smack you in your face. No. Aha, you missy. Aha, you beat. Aha. That you hate like tea. I do now, but you do something. Don't. Don't you do nothing. Get over you. Fake. I'm not fake. Yes, you are. I don't want. Leave me alone. I can't see. Ah! Ow! 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 You! Ow! Idiots! Sorry. Come on, fake. I'm not fake. Oh, mommy! How? I'm gonna get out of here. No! Don't.
Well, you gave me a shock. You got the hiccups, don't you? How did you get the hiccups?